Hey guys, Cyberx, and guys, today we do a review of the Godzilla Playmate Toys Destoroyah. I got this at my local Walmart for around $13. Not a bad price for a figure. Looks like pretty decent so far. So of course, let's open it up and look closely at this figure. And of course, here we have the head right here. So far, it looks pretty decent. Some problems with it so far I see with my head. But out the bat, it doesn't look half that bad. Here, of course, are the teeth right there. You can see them right there. They're kind of a little bit weird looking some parts, but it's actually not that bad looking at all right there. And of course, you can see the little I guess extra teeth right there on the side, right there. Look pretty interesting. Not the best painting, but it looks so far pretty decent right there. And of course, you can see the eyes right there are of course a yellow right there. Look pretty good. Really glad there's no like splat everywhere in the corners and like that. It looks pretty good so far like that. And of course, you can see like the of course little, I guess, a little horn part right there. It looks pretty cool. Completely yellow right there. Mine does have a little, looks like a little chip part right there. Of course, you can see right there, but it's not too noticeable. And of course, you can see the other, like, I guess these might be, I guess, ears. I might be wrong with that, or it might be some kind of like, I guess, some horns, maybe stuff like that. And of course, you can see more horns on top of right there. Pretty interesting right there. And of course, you can see the side of the head right there. Of course, you can see his neck going through back there. Let me show off a little bit more better right there. There's, of course, the back of the head. And, of course, here's the other side. So, that's pretty much the head right there. Let's start with, of course, the torso right here. And, of course, you can see the painting right there. You can see some of the middle of the torso right there. Mine does have a scratch. That does kind of suck. But hopefully, I can find another one to, of course, get a better condition one. And, of course, you can see some of the orange right there. It does look pretty bland. Not gonna lie, right there, you could see the spikes right here. Pretty interesting how they are, but of course missing a lot of paint right there. And of course you can see the hands. You do see some paint right there, the white right there for the claws, I guess. There was some paint chipping right there. Really wish wish there was no paint chipping at all there. And of course you can see the side of the hands right here, right there, right here. So, pretty interesting how the hands look. Not gonna lie. They do look a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. They kind of look like Play-Doh. It's kind of funny. But, of course, here are the legs. There's some painting right here. But, of course, there's more paint chipping right here in the front right there, and right there. Really don't like that. But, hopefully, I can find another one to fix it. But, of course, here at the bottom of the feet. So far, no paint chipping at all right there. Doesn't look half that bad. Right there. So, of course, here's the side. Pretty bland. Of course, let me show off the other side. Right there. Pretty bland also. So, of course, here's the bottom of the feet. Of course, it says more information about like the brand and what year it came out like that. Pretty interesting. So, of course, you can see bottom of the legs right there. But, of course, here is going to be the tail part right here. There's actually some painting right here. You can see some of the orange right here. Back of the tail goes all the way down here. And it stops right there. Pretty interesting. It just stops right there. I wish it kind of did a little bit more. But of course, here's the tail part, the end right here. Some kind of rubber. There is, of course, some little thing right there. And of course, here's the bottom part. Here's, of course, a little tip part right there. Pretty bland though, not gonna lie. Wish a little bit more painting. And of course, you can see the little back wings right there. The two wings. No painting at all, minus, of course, I guess the pink. It looks like a pink to me, or some kind of dark purple right there. And of course, you can see, of course, the front right here of the wing, pretty much the same as the back. So, yep. And of course, now let's talk about the bigger wings right here. So far, I don't see any extra paint right there, so far I can see. But I did remember seeing another picture of seeing some kind of extra little paint on some of them. Might be wrong. It might just be in a custom I seen. But of course, like that. But right here, there is some very little painting extra right there. You can see. Looks darker right here, and of course lighter in the middle right there. And I'm actually really glad they did that. A little extra painting right there. Not bad looking at all right there. Same thing with the other side right here. More the dark, and of course lighter in the middle. That's actually not bad at all. So yep, that's pretty much the painting of course, Destoroyah right here. Not bad at all, but there is some, of course, flaws with it, like especially the paint chipping, and some, of course, not being fully painted. So yep, now let's do the joints of this figure. Now when we're talking about the joints of this figure, there's of course some joints right here that's actually pretty cool. Now some are not that bad, some are kind of really hard to move. So of course let's start with the head right here. So the head could do a whole 360. right there. So that's not bad right there. Of course, side to side, like if you want like that to do a different pose. So of course we also have the hands right here. You can move some of the hands, but it's a little bit hard to move, not gonna lie. But not a whole 360. It does not let you. But of course like that. Same thing with the other side. Right there. And of course you can move it back. A little bit hard to move, not gonna lie. So of course there's that. And of course we have the leg part right here. This could go up that high. And of course go back that back. So of course this also can move right here, a whole 360. Right there. Same thing with the other leg right here. Can move it back, of course, forward, right there. Of course, you can move this a whole 360, right there. And of course, the tail right here could do a 360 right there. Same thing with this one right here. You hold this. You could sort of do a whole 360, but you could technically do right there. And of course, the wings. These could, of course, move up and down. They could do a whole 360, but there's no really point of doing that. Sometimes they do a little bit pop off a little bit, but of course there's kind of some rubbers that they can move like that. Same thing with the big wings. These can move a whole 360 up and down like that. So yep, that's pretty much the joints of this figure right here. Not bad. Kind of wish the arms could move a little bit more better like that. The head is pretty good. The wings, of course, are pretty good. The tail, yeah, it's not bad. That's what you expect for a figure like this. But yeah, that's pretty much the joints for this figure. Now let's give my final thoughts. But before we do that, let's look at the box. And here we have the box. Pretty much a normal box we've been getting for these, of course. These figures, pretty decent, of course. It's just one of these straps. Of course, you just pull it out. And of course, there's the name where it says right there, Godzilla. And of course, it also says Destoroyah. A little logo right there of Godzilla. The logo right there, Playmates. And of course, the side, same thing, Godzilla, Destoroyah, and Playmates toys. And of course, the back shows the rest of the figures. I already have two of these. These two figures, I'm not gonna get them. So far, they look kind of, let's just say, garbage. But of course, here, of course, the code right there. If you guys are interested, right there, little thing right there. And of course, there's, I guess, the Godzilla. I forget what you call these, but there's a little picture right there. And of course, the Playmate toys, Toho, like that. So of course, the bottom part is just the regular cardboard stuff like that, right there. Same thing on the other side. It's just Godzilla Destoroyah Playmates, and yeah. And of course, we do get a pretty cool picture right there of Godzilla right there. So that's pretty much the box. Now let's give my final thoughts. And this is giving my final thoughts of the Playmates Destoroyah figure right here. For the price, $13 is a really good deal, especially for a Destoroyah figure, because we really don't really get Destoroyah figures that much. You do, of course, get some other ones, but those are around 25 or 30 bucks. And then you haven't started with the SH Monsters, it's like around 100 to 200 bucks or more. But for 13 bucks, you can just get it at your Walmart. I think it's actually not a bad deal at all. For the size of the figure, of course, it's a decent size. Here's, of course, next to Marvel Legends, The Thing. That figure just came out right there. And, of course, kind of almost tied up the height. The wings do beat up The Thing a little bit more because, of course, the wings are bigger. But, of course, to show the size real quick for that. So for 13 bucks, I think it's definitely a good deal. Not the best painting and not the best joints, of course. But, yeah, for 13 bucks, I think it's not bad at all. So, yep, that's pretty much my thoughts of this figure. Definitely recommend it for, of course, a Godzilla fan. Or if you don't have a Destoroyah figure, definitely. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you guys can. Subscribe if you guys want. See you guys next time. Bye.